My story of success's story is rooted in a story of failure. In my undergrad, I had dreams of being a social worker. It's what I was working towards. But there was a big problem. I didn't get into the program. And coming from a place of being wounded, I decided to go a totally different direction. I finished my undergrad in sociology and went on to take a postgrad in business. When I finished the program, I actually got married that summer, moved to Sarnia, and I began to work for Lambton College in the marketing and recruitment department. At the same time, I got a casual position at the Women's Interval Home, which is a shelter for women and children leaving domestic violence situations. And I absolutely loved it. My soul was on fire. I finished my contract at Lambton College and decided to switch gears and went full force into the helping field. And for many years, I worked at the Women's Interval Home in many different capacities. I started as a domestic violence caseworker. There was a period of time where I was the transitional support caseworker. And when I finished working there, I actually left as the child and youth counselor for women or for the children staying in shelter. My husband and I had a baby. And so I was on mat leave and I was holding our 8-month-old daughter. I think I was drinking coffee and he was sitting across from me in our living room. And I looked up at him and I said, it was August, and I said, I want to go back to school. He said, okay, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to be a registered psychotherapist. And he just looked at me and was like, great, how can I support you? And so I applied into the program, and weeks later, I started a Master's of Arts in Counseling Psychology. And I can remember my first day because my mom drove up to watch our 8.5-month-old daughter while I started the program. My goal was to finish the program by the time my daughter started kindergarten. She started September 2019, and I finished May 2019, so I met my goal. And I'm really, really, really proud of this accomplishment. It is why I get to do what I do today, but also our paths aren't linear. They can have a lot of detours. And I look back at that experience and I can see how all of those experiences were a part of shaping and forming who I am today. And I'm so glad I'm here. And I'm so glad that I had the experiences I had in the past. And I feel so confident and sure of where I am today. And I worked so hard to be here. And I'm really excited for what the future holds.